full responsibility.
Don Vogel had one of the most versatile voices in local radio. He loved to use that voice and his KSTP microphone to poke fun at just about everyone, including himself.
But I am not a crook. That's right. Let me make one thing perfectly clear.
He lived for his wife and radio and the Chicago Cubs.
David Ruth worked closely with Vogel while producing his afternoon saloon show the past 2 years. Today, he produced the show on which Joe Souchere passed along the news about Don Vogel's death and reminisced about Don's wonderful talents.
Not only was Vogel a great singer, but a great impressionist.
Vogel once combined those two talents in this marvelous parody of a Bob Dylan song after Lou Holtz left the U of M for Notre Dame.
You were real bold, said Minnesota was cold, that's what you were told. Was it Lou?
Don Vogel was blind all his life, but never wanted anyone to feel sorry for him. At a St. Paul Saints game, he threw out the first pitch. It went straight into a dugout. In typical Vogel character, he laughed at himself. And in typical character, he didn't want today to be a sad day.
We've been asked to carry on here. We weren't asked. We were told by Mr. Vogel to carry on as normal.
And again, Don Vogel dead today at the age of 49. He died of bladder cancer that was just diagnosed last August. He had taken a long leave of absence from the radio station, but he went back to work all the way up until May 19th, just a couple of weeks ago. And people who worked with him say that he put all of his energy into doing those shows, and that when he was done with the shows, he was physically ill because he worked so hard. But that's what he wanted to do. Radio was what he loved. And he had a great sense of humor. A lot of people around town have probably seen the bumper stickers, "Let a blind man drive you home." After today, someone else will have to do the driving. Chris and Paul.
I'd seen those bumper stickers when I first came to Minnesota. Could not figure out what the heck they were talking about until tuning into Vogel.
Yeah, and he didn't mind that people poked fun at the fact that he was blind, and he didn't take it too seriously, didn't take life very seriously, and he was just a lot of fun, and he's going to be missed.
Oh, yes, he is.